Hey, good morning. Let's go over today's trade plan. So in the overnight session, we saw another rejection ahead of that 34.5 level, and ES came down and retested yesterday's low and yesterday's initial support zone at 20 to 22. How the market reacts to the 20 to 22 area is going to help us determine the bias for the day, and the zone can also be used as the micro bull bear zone off the open, where if the market is failing and breaking below the zone, then it confirms the sell side in control. And from there, we can go down, test 2017, 13 to 15, even last week's low at 12 quarter. And it would even open the door to test the 0575 to 0775 area. And in the event of extreme weakness, even 95 to 98 would have potential then to get tested. And then that's the larger time frame area of support where there is high odds of responsive buyers to be active. So on the downside, if you fail, 95, 98 is the ideal zone, and 0575 to 0775 area is still also an area where the responsive buyers can be active. Now on the upside, if the market is holding the 20 to 22 area, the pre-market resistance at 27.5, 29.5 is really going to help us figure out the bias. Where on the upside, if ES can take out 27.5 to 29.5, then that would signal the buyers regaining control. And from there, we could even be setting up for a breakout above 32.5 to 34.5 for a test of the 39.5 to 41.5 area, possibly the 42.5 open gap. So you can see that how the market really reacts to 20 to 22 and whether it's holding below it, holding above it, that's really going to help set the tone. At the same time, in order for the market to really continue selling off, we are going to have to see participation from the other markets, broad market weakness, and sustained downside momentum. So, for example, if off the open we're not seeing a lot of weakness across the board, and we're not really seeing a lot of downside momentum where the tick is not holding below zero, then that would be a signal that perhaps the market is not ready to sell off. And we could in that event attract responsive buyers and just continue balancing within a range. So our bias heading into the open is fairly neutral. We're open to the market really moving in either direction, and how it reacts to this initial support zone is going to help us figure that out. How the market reacts to 27.5 to 29.5 is also going to help us figure that out. So those are the main ideas heading into the open. Let's see how the market reacts to initial support, and we'll take it from there.